All right, everyone, welcome in. Thanks for checking us out today. Crypto Mike Station, podcast and broadcast, talking Bitcoin focused crypto news. Okay, got a lot going on. Today might be a quick video. I'm outside. I got to finally a good spot here where I don't have the sun glaring in my face. It's harder than you might think outside sometimes. First up today, Coinbase is testing a new subscription-based service that gives users access to enhanced features like high-quality market data and margin investing. This is a little bit like what Robinhood does. You know, Robinhood has these features. So Robinhood was out in front on this one. Definitely give them credit for that. Sometimes I'm critical of Robinhood, but we're going to give them credit on this one. And Coinbase is following suit now, getting in on the game. Next up, Solidus Labs received $15 million in funding from Liberty City Ventures. Solidus is trying to reduce risk in crypto markets, in trading markets. Okay, this is what we could use some of this. This will help with mainstream adoption. Next up, FTX. Lightspeed Venture Partners and Solana Ventures announced a $100 million fund to invest in startups focused on building blockchain gaming studios. Okay, you know, the gaming and the virtual metaverse and immersive gaming, VR, AR, this is the big thing now. You know, Facebook changing their name. Lots of money flowing in this space right now. Good time to be in one of these companies. This information's coming at us when the whole concept of the metaverse and virtual worlds is gaining in popularity all over the world, not just here. We're here in the US, not just here, all over. All right. Next up, I love this story. Payments company Square made $1.82 billion with a B, in Bitcoin revenue during the third quarter of 2021. This revenue came from the Cash App. I thought it would surprise anyone. Jack Dorsey at Square, big in the Bitcoin space. Jack's a big Bitcoin bull, and the Cash App generated $1.82 billion in 1 quarter alone for that company. That's huge. We're going to come back to Square in just 1 second, all right? Next up, more gaming news. Game development company Mythic Games raised $150 million in funding. 150, that's a lot more than the 15 we talked about earlier, right, for Solidus? Game development company Mythic Games raised $150 million. Venture firm Andreessen Horowitz led this funding round. Okay, I want to go back to Square for just a second here, okay? There's a personal story here. A handful of years ago, I was going to buy myself 100 shares of Square. I liked the company. I liked what Jack was doing. It was about $14 and change at the time. One share of Square is about $14 and change. I was just going to get 100 shares, just like speculation at the time. This is way back, right after they came public. I did not buy that 100 shares. And if any of you know what the price is now, I think it's about $250 a share. It would have been like one of the best investments anyone's ever made if you had bought 100 or 500 shares of Square. So what I did was, after lots of research, I passed on the Square investment of 100 shares of Square for $14. I passed on that, and I went with a company called Box, B-O-X, Aaron Levy's company, enterprise software. So I skipped out on Square, went with Box. Box turned out to be a great investment. Okay, I sold it a few years later for like $23 a share. So big profit when you can buy something for $10 and sell it for $23. Sure, you did great in just a few years. But you compare that to Square, Box didn't measure up to Square at all, not even a little bit. So there's one of my, there's one I missed. Now I have a very important announcement today. This is a personal announcement. You see this? You see this dog right here, Elvis the Shepherd? It's his birthday today. He's turning 11 years old. So happy birthday, Elvis. I have 3 dogs. My pug Tiny just turned 11. few days ago. Elvis, this guy. Where are you? He is turning 11 today. We have one more dog. Her name is Daisy. She's the lab. She'll turn 11 in just a couple of months. And we're getting up there, but we're still doing these long hikes. Just trying to give you guys a little bit of a shot of the surroundings. There's a little river going behind me. I don't know if you can see it. You can barely see it through these woods. We're pretty far down the trail. We're in a spot nobody ever comes to. 10 years, I've never seen anyone here, just us. So dogs are all off the leash, running around going crazy. They'd be swimming if the weather was a little nicer. I got some good glare from the sun. All right, Bitcoin proxies are all doing well today. MicroStrategy, the best of them all, is up. Tesla is up. Mara is up. CleanSpark is up. All right, nothing wrong with the Bitcoin proxy. You could stick with MicroStrategy even after the Bitcoin spot ETF comes out. All right, there's a good little shot of the river behind me. All right, we're gonna sign off for today. Happy birthday, Elvis. See everyone later.